Hello and welcome to Newsworthy Stories with Jacqueline Jimenez. Well, tonight is the night. Tonight, I'm going to bring you this special edition of Newsworthy Stories with Jacqueline Jimenez because we are going to cover Carter's journey from the PGA show and beyond. It's going to start tonight at 7:30 p.m. You'll be able to watch it by going to my LinkedIn profile. You'll also be able to see it at Newsworthy Stories on Facebook. So use the at sign at Newsworthy Stories on Facebook. And also, if you use one word, Newsworthy Stories, one word, you can find it on YouTube, all at 7:30 p.m., running simultaneously. And if you don't know, Carter started his line of golf apparel at 10. Um, he's autistic and calls it spectrum golf because he is high on the spectrum. And so not only are we going to show you this story because it really started at the PGA show. When I say it started at the PGA show, he didn't start his company at the PGA show, but when he took his line of apparel to the PGA show, it's kind of like America's Got Talent, you get on and you perform and then everyone in the world knows you instantly. Well, that was kind of what happened or what's been happening with Carter. And so we're not only going to look at that journey, but I also have some homework for you. So for all the businesses and nonprofits in particular that and ministries even, I want you to take a look at how I'm putting this particular special together because we're doing more than just telling his stories and looking at that journey, but we're also going to share how that visibility has affected his every next step. I mean, even right now, I was just told of something because of an event he participated in. He's getting a new title sponsor for his golf tournament coming up in February. That's usually it happens in February. And it's only because of the visibility he continues to get through the different forms of media. And I am Carter's producer. Carter has his own news producer and it's me, you know? And I feel like, that historian that takes his story through. But what I want you to do tonight when you're watching this special is to start to see what that storyline is doing. You'll see that personal branding that when you see this logo, I have to do it backwards. When you see the logo, you're going to start associating this logo with not just golf, but who Carter is and what he stands for. There's so many layers to the story behind Spectrum Golf that you will not be able to help but think, wow, how does that play into my business? What do I stand for? How do I show the stories we've been doing in the community? Well, this is what I want you. I think the more I work with Carter, the more I think every business needs a news producer, um, especially if you're active in the community, especially if you're impacting this world, because people want to know about it. And I've said this 1,000 times, I know, but people will buy into you before they buy into your product. If there's more to you than just your product, then they will come on board with you because, hey, you stand for something that they believe in as well. Particularly when it comes to nonprofits, when you fundraising, I feel for the nonprofits of the world because they're the ones holding us together, but they're also dependent on us to give and donate and raise money. And if you understood my thing for them, my thing for nonprofits is if you show people what you're doing, you won't have to beg people to give because they'll say, "Oh yeah, we know what you've been doing. We've seen you help people. We've seen you help people turn lives around. We saw what you did." And this is one way when you watch the special tonight, look for how we are generating attention actually for the Unmasked Gala. So the Unmasked Gala is going to benefit the Healing Arts Institute of South Florida, which was created in honor of Carter because it was mental health services that gave him the confidence to start his own line of golf apparel. And you're going to hear the stories behind why he started it and why he needed those mental health services. But this event, is happening on Saturday. So we are trying to bring the attention to people to let them know this is happening, how they can help, but also Healing Arts Institute offers no cost mental health services. And so being a part of something bigger, that's the goal behind this special. We want you to be a part of something bigger. And that is that no one in the state of Florida, at least, should need mental health services because the Healing Arts Institute and its team of mental health experts are there to help you. That's what that nonprofit is designed to do. And they're doing it and offering it at no cost. And so you can't really ask for more than that. The other thing I'm hoping that you'll see during this special is how they were able to gain media access. It wasn't that the media was showing up at every one of their events, it was more because of Dr. Tenney and her husband, Eddie Tenney. They were out there shooting video. I wasn't even out there for every event, even though I was out there for many of them and I was producing all their stories. I would use their video that they gave me, and then I would put the stories together. And this is something you have to understand is that the media was helping, being a part of using these stories, the pictures. As you know, the media uses phone video all the time, picture video all the time. So why not use it to cover your own story? So as you're watching tonight, look at the video that's being shot, look at the stories, that we're editing, and understand that that's within your grasp. You don't have to have a whole camera crew and reporters come out. It's helpful. We want media attention. Don't get me wrong. We want both. We want media attention and we want to be able to put news stories on social media um, and share them with the community, specifically target the communities that we're trying to reach for various reasons. And you can too. And that's the point I want you to see. I have a handbook called How to Get Television News Coverage. It's easier than you might think. And it's something designed to be read in 40 minutes. But what has happened through this journey is that everything in that book just came to life. It was like the pages were flying off, the book. And I was just so grateful because every tactic that I thought, I knew would work in my mind, you know, because I was a producer and I used to receive all the press releases that people would send in. This what I tell in that book, it's 100% examples of things you can do to gain media attention or to understand how to engage people on social media based on how the newsroom gathers information and engages with their viewers because social media is your audience. And so through this special tonight, we're going to do a number of things. We're going to share Carter's story, see his journey, blow your mind, be inspired, be empowered, especially if you're thinking of starting a business or that your children might be interested in starting a business. If you have kids who are athletes, look at the example they are setting for you. That's one of the goals. The other would be to bring attention to the Unmasked Gala. Go to it if you can. If not, sponsor somebody else to go. You can go to healingartssfl.org and learn more about how you can participate, help out, sponsor, donate, buy tickets. But there you'll get to meet Carter, meet the therapist from the Healing Arts Institute. It's going to be a blast. It's a fun night, a fun event. Looking forward to it. Also, learn how to use what you already have. Um, Carter's parents have some advice that they're sharing. Plus, we're going to hear from an LPGA pro as well. So, we've got so much to share with you. And then to top it off on that event, you also will get to hear from Carol Boston of Carol Boston Coaching. She's known as the Queen of Reframe because not only has she had some been able to use mental health services to help herself, but she is known as one of the top 10 female business coaches in the country. So, how was she able to overcome? And you'll be able to hear from her at the Unmasked event as well. I don't want you to miss what she has to say. Carol has a unique way, a storytelling ability, you know, beyond my mind. I don't even know how she does it, but the way she tells a story, we all can learn from her. She's just an excellent storyteller, but she has an excellent story. You want to hear what she has to say. Plus, like I said, she is known for helping businesses scale, Fortune 100 companies. So you'll want to meet her, get to know her, want to understand how to use her services as well. So we are looking for the big night tonight, and we want you to be a part of Carter's PGA show and beyond tonight at 7:30 p.m. live on LinkedIn. Go to my LinkedIn profile at Newsworthy Stories on Facebook and Newsworthy Stories, one word, on YouTube. I am looking forward to seeing you there, and I can't wait. I really can't wait. I'm so excited to share this with you. So please join me. I can't wait to share it with you. Have a great day. Oh, yeah, it's voting day. The polls are open. If you haven't voted, go out and vote. Have a great day.